So it was spring cleaning at my house. So I had like all this time. And I know a lot of people are spring cleaning. Kyle's brought it up before, right? So I'm kind of like, my wife was taking a nap. She wasn't feeling right. So I decided to clean out the garage. So you know how we have talked before about when you play a game with someone like Monopoly or Uno and it causes a family fight?
Yeah.
Spring cleaning caused a family fight at my house.
Uh-oh. How?
Well, I'm cleaning the garage, right? I took it upon myself to clean the garage. So then my wife came out, and she's like, oh, so she kind of started helping. And I had piles, like, this is definitely garbage. This is broken. This is garbage. And then this is like clothes that I'm going to donate. This is clothes I'm going to save for later. This is, you know what I mean? And she started donating. She started throwing things away. And I was like, wait, we could donate that. She goes, nobody wants this, like bike helmets. We have all these old bike helmets. I'm like, how do you know somebody at Goodwill isn't going to come pay $5 for a bike helmet? These are old. I go, who cares? That's what Goodwill's about. I mean, huge fight. Because she kind of like Rich, just throws things away. Right?
I do toss a lot.
Yeah. And it was, so then, you remember when I went through my Mark Wahlberg phase?
Yes.
I was buying all kinds of Mark Wahlberg clothing products. He has a brand called Municipal. So I was buying like hoodies all the time and shorts. I like their shorts a lot. And then because of our job in this studio, we keep it really, really cold, right? So a lot of us are wearing hoodies or jackets. So when I leave here, I'll take my jacket off, throw it in the trunk of my car. And then once my trunk of my car builds up with jackets, I throw it into a box. So as I'm spring cleaning, I find this box of hoodies and jackets. I don't remember any of these hoodies. So this morning, I needed something light, and I went to that box, and I pulled out this jacket. I'm like, what jacket is this?
Nice jacket. I noticed that when you walked in.
It's a Municipal. It's a Mark Wahlberg jacket.
Really nice.
I've never seen it in my life. Like, hey, all right, man.
It's like you went shopping in your garage.
Yeah. I'm like, this is great. This is unbelievable. But that's a little spring cleaning issue. But I saw over the weekend, Peyton, you and Rich did a double date.
Yeah, Rich and Stacy invited Kadeem and I out to dinner Friday night. So I know that that's your guys' date night. So we feel very special.
It is
that
date
you guys included us. But it was so much fun. And I just our car ride home. Every time we spend time with you and Stacy, Rich, Kadeem gets in the car and he's like, man, I love Rich. And it's so funny because my boyfriend is not very expressive about his feelings.
Quiet. I will tell you, it's like you guys have seen Kadeem. He's a very quiet guy. He was smiling the whole night. But I was thinking back about dinner, and I had a really good time, too. But when you get me and Stacy and Peyton in a room, there's lots of talking. I think the only thing I heard him say all night is that he wasn't a big fan of pie. That's about all I heard him say the whole night. I didn't hear him order dinner. Yeah. I didn't hear him really weigh in on a whole lot of stuff. But he was smiling the whole time. I'm glad. I was worried about him.
No, he had a great time. He likes to absorb all the info, and then when we get in the car is when he just won't shut up.
Well, what did you say now about stealing the Friday night date night?
Yeah, so I thought it was a great idea. And I'm 24, right? Living with my boyfriend for the last 2 years now. And I'm like, we're still on that kind of high of a new relationship. But I'm like, we're missing something here. So I jacked yours and Stacy's Friday night date night.
Should.
And we have dates every Friday night now for the last 2 weeks. So hopefully it stays up.
Before we got married, we went to, you know how you do what do they call it? Pre-Cana? It's like whatever the preacher sends you to a marriage class. And I don't remember much, but I remember them saying it is really important that once a week that you spend time without, other family around, just you two going to do something.
Totally.
So we've made it a pact, even when we were just dating, because we both don't have our kids that night. They're both, with their, their other people, with their parents. So we make it a pact that every Friday night we go do something.
Such a good idea.
Not always dinner, but always something.
But Peyton, why do you want to steal that idea?
Why do I want to steal that idea?
Mm-hmm. You said it forces Kadeem to spend time with you.
Oh, yeah. I was like, huh? Yeah, it forces him to have to spend time with me, which is why it's great. Because he'll sit in front of the TV and play Madden or whatever video game he's playing for hours.
Yeah, it's easy to stay home.
Not on Friday night.
Everybody can stay home. You got to go do stuff.
Kyle, how was your Easter?
It was really good. Well, we actually drove up north to be with my mom, and my brother and his kids went up, and then my sisters we were all going to join on Sunday to do a big family brunch together. And Saturday, Easton got sick. So, and my brother is somewhat of a germaphobe. So out of respect to everyone else, it's we can't stay here. We can't stay and possibly get everyone else sick. So we had to leave early.
Aw.
So it was fine. We made the most of it, you know. Sunday we still woke up and did a little Easter egg hunt, but it was really sad because he really was not feeling up to it. So he got probably he picked up about 10 eggs and then was just standing there in the grass, just standing there.
Oh,
And I was like, hey, buddy, you want to get some more eggs? And he's just standing there. And then Addie came up to him and she's like, here you go, bud.
Aw.
All right, let's go inside. We can do this later. It was kind of a bummer, but it's all right.
Yeah, it was our first Easter without all three of our kids, so we didn't do our Easter egg hunt or anything, and it was weird. It was just it's like a evolution, just growing,
Totally.
So it was weird, but we did go to church, and I'm Catholic, grew up Catholic, so we decided to go to a Catholic mass, and we got there. We thought it was the right time, but there was 2 masses starting, so they set up the second mass outside. So we're sitting outside, and I was in the shade. It was getting kind of hot, and the priest starts, and there's, I get it. It's Catholic church, but it's so boring, right? It's not like the new churches where mega churches, like a lot of fun. And
Right, it's like a
singing and-
concert.
Yeah, it's great. And the message is like a motivational thing, but I had to for my mom because she made me be Catholic, and she got mad if I ever talked about another church. So I go, and it's so boring. So I'm on my phone, right? And I'm sitting outside. I'm on my phone, and I swear the priest and I made eye contact. And he looked at me like, why are you on your phone? Type deal, right? Now that's just the vibe I got. So there's a part in the mass where the priest walks around and he sticks that little thing in the bucket and throws holy water on people.
Yeah.
You ever seen that? You guys?
Yeah.
So he walks up and down the aisles with holy water and he goes, Santa Maria, Santa Maria, Salvador. And then they walk around and throw holy water, right? And I get this is one of my favorite parts because now I'm going to get blessed. I remember when I was a kid and I just grew up, my mom would go, pay attention. He's turning out of the body and blood of Christ. And I would expect to see smoke, and Jesus would turn into the body. So I was there's certain moments in church where I'm like, this is real. God's here right now. Part of that is when he does the holy water. And I swear to you, this priest throwing holy water stopped on my aisle. And I was on the aisle, and I always get hit with the water. He purposely threw it over me
Oh, really?
and missed me and got everybody else around me. I'm positive.
Do you think a little bit of that it's in your head
Not
because
in my
you
head at
felt
all.
guilty for being on your
I
phone at
was
church?
I was almost going to close my eyes and do that whole arms down Titanic pose because I wanted the holy water to hit me on Easter. I'm here, mom, I'm here. I didn't go to the other church because you're Catholic, and I'm waiting. And I think the dude, I almost think he went threw it over my head.
Yeah, he's probably like, I don't want to get your phone wet. You're probably on it right now.
Right.